also getting so cold and so hot at the same time. There's gotta be a Pokemon around here somewhere. Whoa, this is like a giant crater, almost like a meteor. How far down does it go? Ah! What was that thing? What was that? Something just bit my arm.
Look, Jess, it's fine, okay? I've got my Pokemon right here. Jigglypuff's cured and Squirtle.
Yeah, sure, that's great news, Biggs, but are we not a little concerned that Jake isn't back at the secret Pokemon bunker yet?
I'm sure he's fine. It's not like he got bit by a Pokemon or something.
There's Pokemon out there!
There's also Pokemon hunters after him, but it doesn't matter. It's Jake. He's a master Pokemon trainer. Remember? He's the best of the best.
Guys, come quick! Something bit me! A Pokemon bit me! I was out hunting for Pokemon, and then I saw this I don't even know what it looked like. It was moving so fast. It was definitely a Pokemon or a creature of some type, and it came up and it had 4 large fangs. It bit me and ran away.
See, Biggs, I told you this is the worst possible outcome. We should have went to go and try and help him like I said.
No, this is why I say we do not leave the bunker. We would have ended up like Jake, bit.
Look, I've been bit by a lot of things before, and I mean really, really gross, nasty things. But this is different. There's 4 different bite marks, and each one of them is a different color. Does this mean I'm gonna have 4 different cures?
All right, who's ready to open up some Pokemon cards? I got an Elite Trainers box, a booster bundle, and some booster packs.
Phil, now is not the time. Look at Jake's arm.
I was bit by some sort of mysterious Pokemon. But secondly, how do you keep getting into my Pokemon stash? Those are my cards!
Jake, the password to the room is still 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, then we have 5 big problems. 4 bites and 1 password change required. So what are we gonna do about this?
We're gonna have to treat it like any other bite, just with all the other monsters that we've been up against. I mean, I've been bit by Slimer, I've been bit by Bigfoot, I mean, I've even been bit by the Pond Monster before, and we were able to save myself.
Is it good? Woo-hoo-hoo! It's sparkly.
It's sparkly.
Okay, as much as I love a good EX card, it's not gonna help us with this bite. Come on, guys, we need to get to the lab. I need to figure out what's going on here because, look, it's one thing to turn into Venom or Siren Head or even the Joker, but a Pokemon? What could happen if I turn into a Pokemon? I don't want to live the rest of my life in a Pokeball.
No, maybe you just have to stick your hand in the Poke Center.
Yeah, get in there.
But Jake, we can't leave the bunker. We gotta stay down here. There's evil Pokemon out there, along with Team Rocket.
Look, I've been above ground, okay? Yeah, things aren't the greatest. There's shadow Pokemon up there, and you look, Team Rocket, yeah, they're bad, but what's worse are the rare hunters. They try to find anyone's Pokemon that are rare and evolved and steal them. They don't even want to battle you for them. This thing came out of nowhere. I don't even know if it was a Pokemon that bit me. That's why we need to go to the lab and analyze it properly. Now, come on, we'll take the elevator back up to the top floor, analyze it, and come back down here. For all we know, it could be a super simple fix, like chicken noodle soup and Sprite.
It's never chicken noodle soup and Sprite.
Come on, quickly, in here.
Okay, how are we gonna figure out what's wrong with you?
Just like we figure it out all the other times. We analyze it and take samples.
Oh, blue, red, yellow, green. This one
I don't
looks
like
different and
looking
way
at it.
worse.
At least it's pretty.
Thanks, Jess, sure. It looks pretty.
Wait, yeah, just like a water Pokemon, a fire Pokemon, a grass Pokemon.
Phil, look, I don't even know if what bit me was a Pokemon, but it certainly isn't that I'm growing different elements out of my arm, okay? This is serious. Now, please. I don't even know where to start. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh gosh,
again.
don't throw up on me. Oh.
Okay, just what we have to do normally is whenever there's a bite, we need to get a sample of it, because when we have a sample, we can put it in the computer and find a cure. Only problem is this looks like 4 different bites, which means we might need 4 different samples.
Tweezers. Here.
Okay, hopefully I should be able to get a sample from this blue area here without doing too much damage.
Are you sure you don't want any help?
Yeah, I think it's better that I do it this time. Last time, things didn't exactly go as planned. Vix, why are you wearing a gas mask?
Because last time it squirted in your face when you popped the bite.
Okay, well, I'm not popping anything. Nobody's popping anything, okay? We're just getting a sample.
Ooh, Jake, if we can't find a cure for you, does that mean you're gonna turn into a Pokemon? I could train you. You could be my Pokemon. We could win championships together.
And no, it does not mean, I mean, technically we don't know yet if this means I'm turning into a Pokemon, but even if I was turning into a Pokemon, Phil, I would not be your Pokemon.
What about mine?
Stop touching it.
Did it hurt?
No, I don't want to be anyone's Pokemon, okay? I'm not living in a Pokeball. We're gonna find a cure for this, okay? Just like we have every other monster.
But when you got bit by a werewolf, you technically turned into a werewolf.
Okay, and that's exactly why we're not gonna do that. I'm getting a sample.
You make it sound like getting a cure is easy, Jake. Since when has it been easy?
It's like, whoa, wow, this is a lot deeper than I thought. Oh, I don't like the feeling of that.
Jake, be careful.
Why is everything getting really cold? Oh, guys!
Should I get a blanket?
No, it's really cold and it's expanding. Guys!
Why are you snowing?
I don't know why I'm snowing. There's snow everywhere.
Can we make snowmen?
No, we cannot make snowmen.
Jake, all of that snow came out from just that one bite?
Yeah, maybe Phil was right. Maybe it is elements. This is freezing cold. This is real snow.
Jake, that's your first attack power. Blizzard!
Oh, no. No snowball fight. No. Jess, what are you doing?
It's fun.
No, it's not fun, Jess. That came out of my arm.
Yeah, but
my arm is producing snow. Not only is it producing snow, it's producing very cold snow.
Do you know how much money we can make off this? You can produce snow? This is perfect. Snow in summer?
I really would like to stop producing snow now. Okay, you know what? Let's get a sample. We'll put it into the Pokedex.
You definitely have enough for a sample.
Okay, there. Phil, take this over to the Pokedex. Insert it and see what it says.
All right, Jake, let's see what trouble you've gotten yourself into this time. And analyzing.
Snowscape. What it does is a non-damaging ice-type move that initiates the snow weather condition.
I was right! It is an attack!
Oh, wait, so that means that I'm having the ability to create Pokemon attacks?
Oh, that's awesome.
No, that is not awesome. That means that maybe Phil is right and I'm turning into a Pokemon. I don't want to turn into a Pokemon.
Wait, but what Pokemon has every single element? There's no such thing.
Okay, we've already taken a sample of the first bite. Maybe the second bite will give us more information. The more information we can put in the Pokedex, the better chance we have of finding out what is the cause of all this, and most importantly, how to cure it. Please stop playing with my bite.
Are you sure you want to do that? The last time you did that, snow erupted and you got a new ability. Jake, that bite is red. What if you catch on fire?
I highly doubt I'm gonna shoot fire out of my arms.
Oh, what if it erupts like a volcano?
Pass my scissors. I'm going in. Now, whenever I get the sample, get ready to put it in the Pokedex. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to get out of here.
Should we use the snow in case fire comes out?
There's not gonna be any fire. I'd be more scared of goo or slime.
Wait, what if there's a little Pokemon egg inside you and you're about to hatch some Pokemon out your arm? That would be awesome.
This bite is so hard to cut through. It's not like the other ones. It's almost like solid rock.
Should I get the garden shears?
No, do not get the garden shears. Hold on. I think I almost break a chip off of it. It's getting really hot in here.
It's not hot in here, Jake. There's still snow on the table.
Especially with all this snow. It should be getting cold. Oh, I'm starting to sweat a lot.
Jake, it's like -30 in here. The snow's still on the table. It's freezing.
Why does it feel like it's the middle of... Oh.
Jake?
Oh
my goodness!
I don't feel so good!
Oh, another ability! Fire Blast!
Okay, I'm gonna try and remove a small sample of it. Oh man, it's just hard as a rock. Oh, no. Hey, my tool! Ah! It's melting through my tool! No. Hey, these are my instruments! Stop! It's not even putting out! I don't know what to do! Put it out! Put it in the snow! Oh man, I just bought those! Stop! Oh, I feel some more gas coming on. Everyone, you might want to back up.
I think we did!
Great. You got a sample of whatever's brewing inside my tummy. And apparently my skin is so hot that it can light my tools on fire, but at the same time, so cold that it can create snow! What is happening here?
I'm not exactly sure what's happening to Jake, but I definitely want to find out what this is. Pokedex, let's see what we got.
Confirmed. Fire Blast. Fire-type Pokemon. Unknown.
I don't want to turn into a Pokemon. I don't want to make fire come out my mouth. I don't want to make snow. I mean, the snow part's kind of cool because I could, take a Diet Coke and then make the Diet Coke really cold.
No, Jake, you've been gathering the resources wrong.
No.
Let me get in there and get this third,
No, Phil.
and get a sample from this third
sort of an
bite.
expert. I know what I'm doing. And also, Phil, if you're right, then that means that yellow one.
I think we can
yellow
go
would
in
be.
from this
Wait, Phil,
side.
that's electric!
Yeah, that's electrical, all right. You okay, Phil?
I'm seeing 3 Jesses.
Hey, that would be cool.
Wait, guys, every time we mess with one of these bites, they're falling off my arm. Maybe by doing this, we're curing myself. Here, quickly, Jess, take this sample. It's, I guess my skin.
Ew, put it on this. Okay, it's on the Pokedex.
Substance analyzed. Thunderbolt detected. A high-damage thunder move.
Yep, that checks out.
Okay, so wait, if we put a sample from my last bite on there, maybe it'll tell me if I'm cured. The Pokedex should have all the information. Maybe it'll even know what bit me. Quickly, get the sample extractor.
Which one?
The main green one.
This one?
No, that's for my teeth.
This one?
No, that's a flashlight.
This one?
That's a Spider-Man radio.
This one?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna push some air into the bite, see if we can't get a sample out of it. It's green, so worst case, maybe salad comes out? I don't know.
Salad?
Oh no, that's disgusting! I knew there would be slime! Oh, it's just like the snow, it's not stopping! Quickly, grab something to take a sample!
Here.
Element detected. Razor leaf. Grass type attack.
All right, just like Bulbasaur, my favorite Pokemon.
But wait, does the Pokedex know what this is? Because look, the bite's entirely gone, I'm cured! Maybe just by actively taking samples of it, I was able to get rid of the bite. Wait, okay, now that we put all the samples into the Pokedex, maybe it can know how to find a cure. Okay, I'm gonna analyze all the samples together. Pokedex, try and see if you can figure out what Pokemon bit me and what the cure would be to stop, well, whatever might still be here.
Samples analyzed. Bite confirmed. You have 18 hours until you're fully infected.
I have 18 hours until I'm fully infected! No. There's gotta be a cure. Pokedex, please tell me there's a cure. I don't even see how I'm not infected anymore, Pokedex. You got it all wrong.
Infection spreads internally.
There's gotta be a cure. Please tell me there's a cure, Pokedex. There's always a cure.
Cure. Searching. Searching. Found. Cure includes samples from 4 elemental Pokemon that match your bite. Aurorus, Ice-type Pokemon. Venusaur, Grass-type Pokemon. Electrode, Electric-type Pokemon. And Magmar, Fire-type Pokemon.
To match all the elements that I was bit by. But Pokedex, you have no idea what the Pokemon is that could have bit me?
The Pokemon responsible for the bite is unknown.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, you know what? Forget it. I don't even care. It doesn't matter what bit me. What matters right now is that we find a cure. Guys, if you have any idea what you think may have bit me, leave a comment down below. But there's just no Pokemon that can be all the elements at the same time.
Right?
All right, come on. We gotta cure up. We gotta catch these 4 Pokemon, and fast. Okay, guys, now look, I know you haven't been out of the bunker for a little while, but the world's changed a little bit. There are rare hunters all over the place, not to mention evil Pokemon.
Ooh. Jake, is this it? Is this the bridge to the Pokemon Trail? Past there is so many Pokemon that we can catch?
Yeah, and you might notice that there's signs all over the place saying, do not enter, warning, evil Pokemon. We have to be very, very careful, okay? Remember, the main objective of this mission is to find my cure, not to get eaten by some massive Pokemon. Even the weather itself is being influenced by some of these Pokemon.
Whoa, I didn't know Pokemon could do that to the weather.
Jake, don't worry about a thing. Venusaur is on that list as one of the Pokemon we need to cure you. And because Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon, I'm sure I'll be able to sniff out a Venusaur. I see a lot of greenery around. We might just find one.
Yeah, well, if Koiger keeps using his drizzle effect, this place is gonna get rainier and rainier, and the more rain that's here, that means the more water Pokemon that are gonna show up.
Then maybe we should listen to the signs and we should leave.
No, wait, actually, one of the elements is ice, and ice is just super cold water. We just need to find an area of this forest that's extremely cold, a place where the weather gets chilly. My Pokedex should be able to be on the lookout for weather changes.
See ya! Woo!
And be careful not to run into any rare hunters or evil Pokemon!
I guess we're running.
Thanks?
Guys! On second thought, maybe I don't want to jump ahead and find a Pokemon. There is an Onix on the path, and it is big and scary.
That just means there's an Onix we can catch. Whoa, BZ! You were right, that thing is giant. I want to catch it.
Jake, should we not be trying to cure you, not catch Pokemon?
Wait, no, he has to catch the Pokemon. Jake, you need to show me how to catch a Pokemon. You know, I may be a little scared, but this is extremely exciting.
Yeah, Jess, every Pokemon trainer knows that even if their life is in danger, catching a Pokemon always comes first.
Well, that seems ridiculous.
I think I have just the Pokemon for the job. Grass beats rock. This should be easy. Bulbasaur, I choose you!
That is so cool!
All right, Bulbasaur, let's use that Vine Whip. Vine Whip attack, now! He's weak. Bigsy, pass me up your Pokeball. This Onix is coming home with me. Got an Onix!
Okay, that was kind of cool.
Put it right back in my pocket.
You know what, Bigsy? Since you found it, you can have it.
Oh,
It'll be your first ever actual Pokemon.
woo! My first ever wild Pokemon that I caught!
Yeah, the Pidgeot and the Rattata, I don't consider those real Pokemon.
Why?
Because they're pretty lame. All right, back to the trail. We need to find the first Pokemon that has the element of ice. Then we'll get to the fire and grass and electricity. Ooh. You know what? Maybe we save fire for last.
We've been walking forever, Jake.
I mean, these paths just keep going on and on. If we don't find these Pokemon soon, I'm gonna fully turn. Or worse.
Jake, look!
What?
It's Jiggly!
So what? That's not one of the Pokemon I need to cure me.
So, I want to catch her. She's so cute.
Jess, we can't catch her at Jigglypuff, even if we had time. Jigglypuff isn't a good Pokemon. Look, I'd let you catch it if it was an Onix or something even cooler, like, I don't know, maybe a Blastoise, but a Jigglypuff?
Yeah, Jigglypuff is one of my favorite Pokemon, and you and Biggs got to catch Onix, so why can't I catch Jigglypuff?
What did you even bring?
I brought my Espeon, Jake.
You have an Espeon?
Yeah, of course I do. And I am catching this Jigglypuff. Espeon, go!
I think it's a waste of an Espeon. Whoa! That thing looks sick. You're gonna get me one of those.
She is level 100.
Wait, Jess, I don't know if you want
Espeon, attack!
Jess! Jess, you just destroyed that Jigglypuff. Oh no. It was a level 100 Espeon. What did you think was gonna happen?
Not that.
You have to get them weak so you can capture them, not obliterate them.
She's stronger than I thought. Espeon, return.
Let's just go find Auroras. Plus, I think we might have lost Biggs.
And Phil.
I have split up from Jake, Jess, and Biggs because it is my job to find Venusaur and prove to them that I can be an amazing Pokemon trainer all by myself. And if I know Venusaur, or should I say Bulbasaur, he loves eating grass, so he's gonna be in the grassiest area of this forest. I just need to find that, find Venusaur, and then cure Jake. And lucky for me, I have a very powerful Cyndaquil in here. It'll be super effective against Venusaur, and hopefully enough to weaken him so I can catch it. Ooh, I see some grass over here.
Guys, we can't keep doing this. Every time we go on an adventure, we lose Phil or Biggs. How do we even manage to do that?
Oh, they always run off and they go and do whatever they're doing, and we stick to the main mission like always. And you gave Biggs an Onix, remember?
Yeah, well, you destroyed a Jigglypuff with your Espeon.
Me too.
I might as well go on these missions by myself. Come on, looks like there's some train tracks up here. Maybe if we get across here, we can find a new biome. Wait.
Hey.
Oh, perfect. It actually looks like the temperature's dropping down here. We're already in an area where there's water Pokemon. The colder it gets, we should be able to find ice Pokemon. Maybe this will be where we find Auroras. Come on.
Yay. Only problem about traveling looking for a Pokemon is if I run into a water Pokemon. I have nothing in my roster that can take that on. Not until I catch that Venusaur. Wait a minute. That's either a really big flower, or that's the top of a Venusaur head. Come on! Oh my goodness. Guys, it is a Venusaur. I'm actually gonna be one of the reasons why we cured Jake. All right, time for me and Cyndaquil to show him what we got. Cyndaquil, I choose you! Cyndaquil, use Fire Blast! Oh no, it wasn't enough damage. Here comes a Venusaur attack! Okay, after this next blast, we should be able to capture it. Cyndaquil, use another Fire Blast! Whoa! Direct hit! Alright, Venusaur, you're coming home with me! Alright! I captured Venusaur. Now I just need to find Jake, Jess, and Biggs. Oh boy.
Oh, I did not wear the right clothing for this.
We should have brought a snowsuit.
Yeah, really. Where is Biggs? Wait, do you hear that? Oh. Sounds like a dinosaur. Jess, there. Aurorasaurus.
Is that why it's so cold?
Yes, that's exactly why it's so cold. I know exactly what I'm gonna use. Charizard. I brought him specifically for this situation. Fire beats ice. Charizard, I choose you! Oh!
I didn't know Charizard was so big!
Oh yeah, he's gonna take down this Aurorasaurus. Charizard, I think it's time we show this thing our Fire Breath. Fire Breath, now! Oh, that Fire Breath is crazy! Oh no, Jess, watch out! Ah! Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow, that's really cool. Okay, that's it. Charizard, Tail Whip. He's weak enough. Jess, pass the Pokeball. Time to capture myself an Aurorasaurus. We got it! We got the Rorosaurus! First Pokemon down. Now we only need 3 more to get the cure.
Hey, you never know. Maybe Phil actually caught Venusaur.
Seriously, Jess, if I know Phil, he's back at the base opening Pokemon cards. And Biggs is probably walking in circles lost. Whoa, Jess, check it out.
Why are you stopping? We have to go get your cure, don't we?
Look at that pond. This would be a perfect place to catch a Gyarados.
There's not even a Gyarados there. Come on.
Hey, Jess? I think there's a Gyarados. Wait. I don't have the right Pokemon for this. I should probably leave. Oh, here comes a water attack. Ah!
Guys, I'm stuck up here. I can't get out.
How did you get up there?
Well, I was riding Onix. I was trying to train him, and then he left me up here.
You
He
were
ran
riding-
away.
You were riding Onix? You just caught it.
Yeah, I know. And now he's gone.
Okay,
It's too tall. I can't reach.
maybe we have a Pokemon that can get to him. What did you bring with you?
I'm afraid of heights.
Okay, Biggs, don't worry. We're gonna get you down. Hey, while you're up there, any chance you've seen Phil?
What?
Phil, we can't find
I'm a
Phil.
little preoccupied right now.
Okay, fine. Just what do I have to get him down?
Pidgeotto?
Yeah, that actually might work. Pidgeotto could fly up there and grab him. Hey, Biggs, we've got a solution. Just wait. Pidgeotto, I choose you. Perfect. All right, Pidgeotto, my friend Biggs up there is stuck. I need you to go up there and grab him. Oh, watch out, Jess. Woo! Any chance you caught one of the other Pokemon we need?
No, I was trying to train Onix, and then he's got me stuck up there. But I think I do hear a Pokemon screaming.
Yes! Pidgey! Guys!
Wait, that's not a Pokemon? It's Phil, look!
Oh, no!
Guys! Phil, where have you been?
Doing my job?
What do you mean doing your job?
I caught a Venusaur.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, and I had to give up my Cyndaquil for it.
What? Why, you traded for it?
No, I only brought one Pokeball and I had to choose the Venusaur or my Cyndaquil. So you owe me a fire type.
Wow, Phil, that's actually really nice.
What was that?
Guys, why did it just get dark?
It's like just a little bit darker.
Maybe we should keep going along the trail. Come on,
Yeah.
Biggs, let's go. Come on.
Wait. Guys, I think I see it.
Jess, come on.
What is that?
Gengar, a ghost-type Pokemon with psychic abilities. This one is cursed.
Wait, what? Oh no. Guys! Ouch! He bit me!
What? Who bit you?
Gengar! Gengar
no,
bit
no,
me!
no, Jazz. Come on, this way.
Run, hurry.
Go, go, go. Come on, everyone. Quickly, sit down. Jess, how's your arm?
It's okay. It's not great.
Jess, what Pokemon was that?
It was Gengar.
Was it cursed?
I think so. The Pokedex said it was cursed.
Oh no, this
That's
isn't
not good.
Look, we've already caught 2 of the Pokemon we need. Thanks to Phil, we have Venusaur, and we already have a Rorosaurus. But if Jess was bit by a cursed Gengar, then she has a bite that we need to cure, and I don't have the tools here. We're gonna need to bring her back to the lab.
But Jake, you'll leave 8 hours left before you get infected fully.
It's fine. If we can get back to the lab, I can cure this fairly quick. It's just a cursed bite. It should be pretty standard. Then we'll come back and find the 2 remaining Pokemon. We still need to capture Magmar and Electrode, but we gotta get Jess back first. If we can cure her, then we'll come back here, we'll find the rest of the Pokemon. Come on. Come on, Jess, get in there. You're gonna be okay, don't worry.
Well, maybe we're just overreacting. It can't be that bad, right?
I think we're just overreacting. That's a good point.
She was bit by a Gengar. I'm sure there is a simple cure for a Gengar bite. I mean, lots of Pokemon trainers have been up against a Gengar before. They're very common. It's not like the rare Pokemon that nobody knows that bit me. So let's just remember that as much as this is sort of important, my bite is still the more important bite. Because we only have 6 hours left to catch the next 2 Pokemon. Okay, but let's just get the Pokedex in and do a quick scan. Jess, I'm sure you're going to be just fine. Ew, wow, okay, that's kind of nasty. At least it looks a little kind of glittery. That's fun.
It's kind of pretty, but kind of worse than I thought, too.
Okay, scanning.
Gengar bite detected. Inflate bite to release pressure before illness forms.
What? Inflate?
Look, you don't even need a cure. We just need to pop it. It's like a glorified pimple. You've got a Gengar pimple on your arm.
Aww.
Phil, check into that desk.
Yep, Jake, got the inflator. Let's pop this Gengar pimple.
Okay, this is a little bit overkill for the size of her pimple, but it's the only inflator we have. This might happen very fast and very loud. Everyone, stand back.
Did it work? Is she cured?
I think so. It's gone. on!
As much as I would like to take a few hours to recover from whatever just happened here, we need to get back to the main objective, which is healing my arm. Even though it doesn't look bad, the wound is inside.
But Jake, it's Magmire and Electrode.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know where to find a Magmire, but I think I know where we might be able to find an Electrode.
Okay, well, let's just try not to get bit this time when we go get him.
Yes, we cannot have any more interruptions while we cure my bite. Remember, my bites is the very weird one that the Pokedex has no idea what even bit me.
And it's internal. You look fine on the outside, but you probably have a lot of mold growing on the inside.
Let's not talk about what's happening inside of me right now. Come on.
Jake, why are we at a power station?
That's exactly where we're supposed to be. This is where we're gonna find Electrode. Come on, check it out, I found one!
Oh, well, yeah, but what do we use to take it out?
Electric-type Pokemon are weak against ground-type. I think this is a job for Diglett.
I love Diglett!
Diglett, I choose you! Diglett, use ground attack! Nice! You hit him, super effective!
Jake, what's it doing?
Watch out! Oh, that was a close one, Diglett! Hang in there, buddy. One more attack should do it. Diglett! Again! Nice! He's weak enough! Alright, it's time to capture this Electrode and get the third Pokemon used for my cure.
Come on!
We've got it. Got him! We did it! Yay! Come on, this way. Alright, guys, we currently have 3 out of the 4 Pokemon. I need to create the cure to stop my, well, bite from getting worse. I only have less than 4 hours, and the last Pokemon we need to find is Magmar. I say we split up. My Pokedex says that Magmar is located around this area, so we should be able to find him. Just be careful. If you run into a Pokemon hunter or a cursed Pokemon, just yell. We should all be close enough. You know what, Biggs, why don't you check out that creepy cabin? That looks like something you could do.
I want to check out that creepy cabin.
Yeah, it looks fine. Come
All
on.
by myself?
Yeah. I'll go this way. Jess, you do whatever you want.
Last time I was alone, the Gengar bit me. I'm going with him.
Wait, guys! Where do these people keep going?
Why did Jake send me alone? Last time I was alone, Onyx stuck me up on top of a building. Okay, and he wants me to go to that creepy cabin? At least I took a Pokemon from the healing center. Charmander. Magmar! Are you in there? Okay, no sign of Magmar here. I guess I can leave this. Whoa! Hey, that's a monkey! Okay. Do you come in peace? I come in peace. I'm a good Pokemon trainer. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not like one of those mean hunters. Oh, wow. Okay, you look friendly. Do you want to be on my team? Woo! All right, now I have Monkey and Charmander. I already got 2. I'm on my way to becoming a master Pokemon trainer.
Looks like there's some sort of hut here. Think someone's living down here in this Pokemon forest?
What, like more cursed Pokemon or the people who are hunting them?
I don't think cursed Pokemon build huts. Look, maybe if someone's living in there, they know where we can find Magmar.
Are you really sure we should just knock on the door in this creepy little shed in the middle of the woods?
Sure, it's gonna be fine. Hello? Anyone home?
Who is it?
It's Papa Jake and Jess, but that doesn't matter. Look, we're Pokemon trainers, the good kind, not evil. We're looking for a Magmar. Have you seen any? I heard that they roam this area.
You're looking for a Magmar? Oh, I hate those things. They keep burning down all my houses because they're made out of wood.
Why don't you try and make your houses out of brick?
Oh, actually, I never thought of that.
Okay, but do you know where one might be?
Those things are all over the place. Just look anywhere, you'll probably find one.
Hot! No, what? Why are you on fire?
I found a Magmar!
Where?
It's just over there!
Jess, come on!
Proceed with caution!
Oh! There it is, the Magmar!
Magmar, Fire-type Pokemon, level 1.
I don't even need a Pokemon to take this thing down. I've been saving something special.
But you brought a Blastoise and everything!
It's level 1 Magmar, and we already know what happens when you use 2 powerful Pokemon on a lower powerful Pokemon. Remember what happened to Jigglypuff?
Yeah.
Plus, I've got just the Pokeball for it. And once I capture this Pokemon, I'll be able to make my cure and hopefully save myself. We don't know if it's gonna work yet. I mean, for all we know, it could turn me into a Pokemon, but we'll find out. Okay. Magmar, you're coming with me! We got it!
Wow!
Guys, we got Magmar! We can go home now!
You actually got it?
Oh yeah, right in here.
When you're done getting cured, I'll be taking that.
Phil, why is your
okay.
back all burned?
What's that smell?
Yeah, he kind of ran into the Magmar first.
I caught a monkey.
Caught a monkey?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was calling it monkey, but I realized it was monkey. He's teaching me a lot of things.
Guys, as much as fun as this is, Jake's gonna turn into
Right.
a Pokemon.
We need to get back to the base, and we just still don't know if this cure is gonna work. I've been thinking about it all day. I think I can change our Poke Center into something that can create the cure, but I still don't know if it's gonna work. We just made it back to our top secret underground Pokemon bunker, and now that we've captured all 4 of the Pokemon, it's time to cure myself. I'm pretty sure that using our Pokestop, I'll be able to extract all the ingredients I need from each one of these Pokemon to create the cure. And seeing as how we only have an hour and a half left before I'm doomed, well, we gotta get going. Everyone, I need your Pokeballs.
Oh, bye.
Here you go.
Phil, get away from the door! You're not going into the Pokemon card room!
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, totally here to cure you. Here you go.
All right, let's get these in here. Venusaur, you go in first. Aurorasaurus, you're next. Then we have Magmar. And last but not least, Electrode. Now combining all of the energy from these Pokemon, I should be able to create a cure. And according to the Pokedex, I just have to drink it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong though, guys. You don't want to go anywhere because if this goes wrong, I could turn into a Pokemon or grow an extra arm. Everyone, hit that like button because I really hope this works. All right, time to activate it.
Oh, I wanted to press the button.
Let's just see if this thing even works. Nothing's coming out yet.
The light's still yellow. Isn't it supposed to turn green?
I don't know. I've never really converted a Pokemon Center into a potion-making device.
Yeah, but the Tooby Wooby will pull the stuff.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jess! Ah! It's reacting.
It looks like a creamsicle.
Wait, I have to drink this entire thing? Bottoms up!
Jake. Well, how do you know if you're better?
Guess we're just gonna have to find out. But guys, if you have any idea what this Pokemon might have been, a Pokemon that could both be electric, fire, ice, and grass all at the same time, but also not be a legendary, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think the Pokemon was that bit me. But in the meantime, I've heard that there's some cursed Pokemon up there. So maybe we could get back out of this bunker and make a prison where we can round up all the cursed Pokemon and make sure that they don't bite anyone. We can also capture some of those evil rare hunters as well. They always like to try and steal Pokemon. Speaking of stealing Pokemon. Oh no, where's Phil? Phil!
Oh,